Woo! Well, never get timing right on that, apparently. So I blame the software. That's right. Hey, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy good to see you all in 2020.
Happy New Year.
You okay there, Ryan?
I heard some echo, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know where that was coming from.
Yeah.
I was
I heard
looking
the
around
echo
everywhere
coming.
for it.
Is everybody okay with? Is there echo?
I don't hear it anymore.
Okay, Ryan.
I don't know. I'm crazy.
I heard it too, Ryan. But
I
it's
did.
normal.
Yeah, I heard it too.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. I'm not crazy then.
All right. So, hey, everyone. Welcome back. We have become less professional during our 6-week hiatus, somehow
No.
becoming worse at this over time. We are back. We took a break during the holiday season. We're back to do the back half of our Tiny Supers GALLANTVERSE Origins campaign with this awesome cast and crew and team. We're super stoked to have everybody here. We're super stoked for 2022 and all the awesomeness coming. We've got the rest of this and 2 more seasons of actual plays headed your way. So that should be pretty awesome. But before we get rolling into that, I'm going to give everybody a chance to introduce themselves. We're going to start with Ryan, and then we're going to go down to Ashley, and then Madi, and then up to Gina, and then we'll get going.
Hey, everybody. Like Alan said, I'm Ryan. Hi. I am a board game content creator on a channel called Man vs. Meeple, but I also do a lot of role-playing game design. That's where I got into the industry, and I play a lot of role-playing games because I love them. They're close to my heart. And Alan has published some of my stuff, and it's been fun. So maybe that will continue. 2022 is going to be a big year. We'll see. No, not at all. Small.
No.
It's going to be a tiny year. Ooh.
Tiny. I see what you did there.
Look at that. All right. That's me, everybody.
Moving on to Ashley before I have to remove Ryan from the stream.
I'm the one that gets booted for the puns. So. My name is Ashley, and I play a lot of games, and some of them are recorded for people to listen, and that's how Alan and I met. So, yeah. Tonight, are we introducing who we're playing, or just us?
Not yet. We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay, that's all.
Okay. Just so Ashley knows, I have created a custom quick key inside the software to remove her if she makes a pun. So I
Just
actually
for me.
have.
You mean if or when, Alan?
When?
Well,
Let's
I
be
try not to
real.
remove her unless they're terribly egregious. So I'm hoping it's more of an if.
Yeah.
But it is one that is right by my hand, so it's easy to hit if I have to.
The
I was
Ashley
like-
eject button.
Yeah. What is the closest thing to control? Oh, that's a Z. Okay, control V. remove
Cool.
that. There we go. Don't want to have to reach too far. All right. Going to Madi.
Okay, my name is Madi Murdock, and I'm a writer of lots of things, science fiction, fantasy stuff, some of which, yes, Alan has published as well. So I'm super excited to be here in the new year.
Awesome.
Okay.
I'm Gina. I work on role-playing games during my daytime, and I love, like Ashley, I love playing.
Oh no, that was good.
I love playing role-playing games, and I will play all the things ever. And Pollywog.
I'm
That's
Alan.
good.
Oh, sorry. Are you good? Are you done? I didn't want to talk over you. Okay. I'm Alan Bahr. I am the publisher and founder of Gallant Night Games and the designer behind Tiny Supers, as well as the creator of the GALLANTVERSE, the setting we are playing in. I hate puns. I'm notorious for it, actually. So fair warning for that, I suppose.
Don't
But yeah,
have puns. Gotcha.
no puns. Puns are bad. They're the worst.
Hmm.
Although I have written puns into all of my games, and nobody has ever once called me on them or found some of them. So I know now Ashley's gonna like.
Now I'm
dig
looking.
Come on.
I'm pretty sure some of them are in books Ashley doesn't have. So
For real.
There
some
are
of
books of yours that I don't have. That's weird. I'm pretty sure I have all of them. but
several of them are math-based puns as well.
Oh.
Oh no. Well, that I would never
Math.
I might not get those then.
get. I would not get the math-based puns.
But here we are. All right, so folks, we are playing Tiny Supers. That is Gallant Night Games' minimalist superhero role-playing game powered by Tiny D6. We are using our cinematic campaign structure. If you want to know more, you can go to shop.gallantnightgames.com, where you can grab the newly released GALLANTVERSE campaign guide. It just hit our web store and on Drive Through RPG now in PDF and physical, so print on demand on drive-through, and offset print run on shop.gallantnightgames.com. You can also get new content weekly at patreon.gallantnightgames.com. Look at this. I have banners like a
Look at
professional.
that.
Oh, I like it. I like that.
Here we go, right? This
Smooth.
is what I
all of
expect. This is what these 2 banners are what 6 weeks of downtime got us.
Right.
So here we go, folks.
That's what Alan did over the break.
That's it.
Great.
We're done. So you can hit us up and check those out. Other than that, currently Gallant Night Games is Gallant Funding, which is our web store version of crowdfunding, an expansion for Diogo Nogueira's Dark Streets and Darker Secrets called War of the Magi. You can check it out. It's almost triple funded now, almost 300% funded. So check it out and make sure Diogo gets paid more money than he would have if we ran a Kickstarter, which is the goal. So
Nice.
there we go. All right. That's it for my like weird Gallant related business. Back our Patreon, give me money so I can eat. I don't know, stuff.
That is good.
All right.
Let Alan eat, please.
I like food, as you can tell. Well, you can't tell because you can only see like the top third of me, but if you could see the whole thing, you could tell I like food. So
I like
Here we
food
go.
too.
all right, so we're gonna have everybody introduce their characters. The way the campaign structure works for the cinematic campaign structure is that one hero is the central focal point of the story, sort of an origin story for 2 of our 12 sessions. During that time, everyone else will play a supporting character who might or might not appear down the road.
Oh,
That's kind of up in the air. Think of it akin to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, right? We have one hero for a movie, and there's some supporting characters who might show up later if they need help or something. But there's no guarantee. So that's what we're going with here. We've done the other 3. You can find them on our YouTube channel if you want to see the backlog of this campaign. And today we are starting Gina's story. Gina will be playing a character. So we're going to start with Gina, and then we're going to go inverse from how we went. So we'll go Gina, Madi, Ashley, and then Ryan. So Gina, take us away with your character.
Okay. My character's name is Astra Jones. She's an interdimensional being that just kind of coalesced, came into being, and found herself in line at a coffee shop. That's probably all we know about her now. Do you want us to go into more? Cool.
is that literally where we're starting?
I don't
Because
know where we're starting. That's just where she started.
Hey, if it helps, I don't know either. So we'll find out together.
Likes to be just as surprised as everyone else.
Like I keep saying when people ask me questions, how much do you plan in advance? I remembered there was a stream tonight, so we're at a win today. All right, Madi.
Hey, tonight I am playing Sarah Smith, who is your typical, just kind of like just fresh out of high school girl who's still trying to figure out what to do with all of her free time. So she goes and hangs out at a coffee shop pretending to become like one of those cool hipster people that just hangs out places, you know, because that's a super adult thing to do. And she's about to have a very interesting day.
I'm playing, so I don't know. I'm playing Action Agent Accordion Player is what I had written down from our session 0. And I don't know why. I don't know if that's my name or
no, that's not. I hope that's not your name unless you're like one of those robots. What's your name? Action Agent Accordion Player.
Like you're an action agent, but your cover is that you're in the.
Yes.
I just want you to know I pay these people for that.
Well,
This is
wait.
what we get when we pay people. You're
I don't
lucky
know.
our products
Awesome.
are as good as they are. I'm just saying.
You're not. You shouldn't be complaining. This is gold. Like seriously.
I mean, Action Agent Accordion Player will be the most memorable character from the
you
entire
were
thing.
an undercover action agent who played the accordion in a ska band.
Yes, in my Scott band.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But I haven't
that's
been
it.
introduced yet, so we haven't talked about
You
that
missed
yet.
an essential comma in your notes, apparently.
Apparently. Okay, let me start over. So I'm playing an action agent, who also plays the accordion in a ska band.
Oh, that's
And
right.
my name is Tatum. I did pick a name at least. I didn't go with that as my name.
Oh, good.
So I always wear a suit and tie. Always. I have short brown cropped hair. Now that I know I'm in a ska band, I definitely also wear a fedora.
Hmm.
And black and white checked suspenders with my
Oh, nice.
black suit and tie. Yes, the world accordion to Tatum. Thank you. That's it.
Boo.
Yeah. So that's me.
Worst
I'm an action
spin-off
agent
series
who.
Yeah, so my name is Winston Wentworth. I enjoy working at the coffee shop for fun. I'm a barista there, a skilled barista, by the way, who also performs in a ska band. Basically, he is a trust fund kid with enough money that he can afford to spend all his days in a ska band, playing trumpet with an accordion player named Tatum and probably some other people as well. So I work in the coffee shop. I probably know Sarah because she's in there every day, you know, like a hipster.
Since like April 30th when I graduated high school.
And that's why I did. That's why I was asking if we were literally starting with the day that Asher Jones appeared, or if we already knew that she was kind of around. So I just wanted I wanted some clarification. Is all.
I'm sure you did, and I would have been happy to thank you. But I got distracted by the action agent accordion player.
That's it. Action agent accordion player.
Yeah.
What's the name of your ska band?
Oh, that's a really good question. It was I have it right here. Viva Bohemia. That's right.
Nice.
Viva Bohemia.
Yep, that's it.
Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That
Cool.
sounds right.
Right.
Yeah, that definitely sounds right. And I probably also wear suspenders.
All right. So, Winston, you work at a coffee shop called The Grind.
Yep, of course.
And it's got a really fun theme of look how the workday sucks.
The workday does suck.
Right.
Wouldn't you rather be playing ska music?
Yeah. The manager has given you a no ska music ultimatum. Your band is not allowed to perform at The Grind currently.
I mean, he can try.
Sure. All right. The town The Grind is in is called Starlightville. It is about an hour from Century City. Not quite a suburb, but a satellite town. And so obviously it's an hour inland, not an hour into the ocean. Before somebody brings it up, let me clarify that.
Important distinction.
It's a superhero campaign. We were in space before, so
That's true. And in a floating citadel.
And look how that went. So let's not do that.
so good. Yes.
All right. So Winston is working one day. You're a barista, so you're behind the counter badly writing people's names and deliberately mishearing them, which I assume all baristas do. I don't know.
It's
I don't
absolutely
drink coffee,
deliberate.
so I have little concept for what this actually entails. But based on what I've seen on the internet, baristas deliberately mispronounce your name. So Sarah is hanging out there and trying to figure out what to do with her life / being awesome and hip, I guess.
I totally want her to be in my ska band, by the way.
I play 0 instruments.
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
You have the look for vocalist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tatum really doesn't really play the accordion very well either. So
I think maybe I can hum
me.
really well. It's probably like a skill that I
Can
just have never discovered.
Can you scat?
Maybe. What is that?
And Tatum, you are getting a copy on your way to not your secret undercover action agent job. When there is a blinding flash of light inside the coffee shop, and several of the light bulbs spark and explode, and the cool exposed hip brick like blackens where sparks hit it. And I don't know a lot about coffee shops, so whatever your like worst cliche coffee shop is, that's what's happening in this building. I got nothing. I don't go to coffee shops, so I don't know anything. I probably should have gone to one for research. I've been like write it off. Like, and there is someone standing there. What does Astra look like?
I think probably the way she emerges is in her supers ensemble, in her supers outfit. So she's got really pale skin, first of all, like almost moonlight looking. There's like a weird kind of pale glowy thing about it. And her hair is literally silver, like shiny silver. She's got a waistcoat on that looks like a vintage waistcoat. Black shorts, really colorful Harlequin tights that come out of like that she's got underneath the shorts, and like knee-high boots that look like maybe that combo of Supers boots, but like 60s Supers boots. And she's got a t-shirt on that says "I'm a pepper" on it. And you probably didn't see anything detailed about what's going on with her as she sort of comes into being, but that's what she looks like.
I had to Google really quickly what Harlequin tights were right there. So now I know. They're black and white checkered tights, folks, in case you were concerned.
Well, they're like diamonds, like Harley Quinn.
like
Harlequin.
Yeah. Harlequin.
Mhm.
A couple
That's what
things
the
just
name
clicked, actually. So there's a thing for me. All right. We're going to just get past that. And yeah, so Astra's just standing there, probably looking a little bewildered, a little confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Sarah's totally like after she dove behind a table, she like totally has her phone out and is like taping or not taping because it's not phone, but she's recording everything and streaming it because like that's what you do.
I was so
kinda-
startled that I dropped my coffee, but then I picked it up because ska band. So I picked up my
God. Wah, wah.
Yeah.
That's it. I knew it was gonna happen.
All right. Look.
I was waiting. I was like, oh, we didn't even use the button. No,
It's because I
Yeah, he
actually
did.
moved my hands to get a drink and I wasn't near the button. So I just Amazoned 2 Bluetooth buttons I can put on either side of my and just I hit
Just to make
and
sure.
it will do a shortcut.
Oh, those are the best.
or put
Those
it like
little-
in your teeth, like one of the cyanide pills or
Oh my
something. so you
God.
just bite down on it. And
Every
boot
time I
you from the
bite down,
stream.
Ashley's kicked out of the stream.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get like a life alert. I just push it and Ashley's removed from my stream.
God.
So yeah. So Tatum drops the coffee and then picks it back up, singular.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Okay.
and then I have my hand on my gun, which I definitely have.
Are you wearing your gun on your hip, or is it like in your like small your back banded jacket or something?
I would guess it would be behind my back, so I just
It's
have my
not
hand.
like a watch that like turns into a gun in your hand. 'Cause that'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool, but no, I have it. Yeah, my
All right.
hands.
And what is Winston doing?
Well, I think this is pretty cool. Like this is all because, for one thing, like superheroes are a thing. So like we're all well aware that superheroes are a thing, but superheroes don't come here. So I'm like, man, a superhero with the grind. This is awesome. Like, this is so cool. Maybe they can help me promote my ska band. I don't know what they're doing here, but I'm like, I'm not even concerned about the fact that a superhero's presence might mean danger. Because like maybe the superhero showed up to fight danger. I'm more just like, this is like the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. A superhero's coming in and using my coffee shop or the coffee shop I work at. Like that's
All right.
that's pretty awesome. So I'm like,
Okay.
whoa, superhero, what's up?
She's gonna look around. Me?
Yes, you. The superhero that just teleported into the middle of a coffee shop.
Superhero.
I hope. I guess I
Oh,
never really considered the fact that you might
okay.
be a supervillain teleporting into the middle of my
Oh.
coffee shop, but
Supervillain. No.
yeah, I didn't
No.
think so. You don't look like the supervillain type. Usually they like glow red and have like lightning coming off of them and stuff.
Wow. Lightning. Okay. Superhero, maybe. I could be your human.
Yeah, last I checked. I'm gonna give Tatum a little side eye right at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, of course, like the superhero that comes here is the weird one.
I'm paying very close attention to the exchange taking place to see what I can gather from.
Okay.
I'm told we are Astra Jones.
Well, nice to meet you.
You human are
Yes, I'm human. I serve coffee. I assumed you came here for coffee.
designation human. You're
Your what?
individualist.
That's
Your
name.
name.
My name is Winston. Nice to meet you.
Nice.
But I have it on my little tag here. Did you come in
No.
for a coffee? I can get you a coffee.
Have a tag. Yes, coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee. would be-
Yeah, yes. How what kind of coffee would you like at this coffee shop that you teleported into?
Something tells me half calf, decaf, oat milk, light foam.
Okay, well that we can do. That will be $4.87.
Inexpensive.
I mean, I guess like we're not
I
like a
read-
fancy
we-
coffee shop.
No. I'm guessing maybe I don't.
Well, Sarah's gonna step in and say, "So you're not human? Are you from like space?"
Quantum realm. We're from everywhere. Now we're here.
Well, that's wild.
Ooh, so you're like a quantum being.
I am.
Cool.
I'm
Sarah.
gonna snap in little pictures while this conversation's happening.
Okay. And are you like a collective or something? Because you keep saying we. Like,
Collective. Possibly. I am one right now.
So do you need us
Just
to call
ask her.
someone? Maybe we could call Century City. Just
Oh,
to make sure.
no,
Okay.
I'm fine.
All right.
I'm
All
with
right.
my new friend.
yeah,
Even my new
totally.
friend.
We're totally friends. Yeah, let's be friends. Here, I'll buy your coffee for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't think I have money.
I mean, I'll take it. I'll take the money.
I step forward and introduce myself to Astra at this point, and I say, "You're probably pretty confused right now, but I am familiar with beings like yourself, and I would like to talk with you."
No way.
What?
Sure.
I like look at her.
You're like,
what are you
like
talking
friends
about?
with superheroes, Tatum?
No,
You
I
never
do this
told
very
me?
quietly to her while you're paying for her coffee. So
Oh,
y'all
gotcha.
are doing the
okay,
thing,
okay.
and so
Gotcha.
I kind of come over and talk to her.
I'm taking the money. You're doing the conversation. I get it.
Mhm.
With a little side.
I'm like,
Sure. We can
Mhm.
talk. And my new friend comes with.
I think she's busy. This would probably be best if we chatted.
Sarah, you're not busy, are you?
No, totally open day. What do you want to go do?
You were going to talk to Tatum.
Just shaking my head.
Okay,
Yeah.
Tatum, you want to go do something? I mean, because
would
this
love
is like
to do
an
something.
outer space quantum being. Like
Mhm.
we should go show her some cool stuff.
Well, actually, with you, I'm in a band, and I think that you would be a great fit for my band. And Winston here is actually in the band
I've
with me.
been
If you wanted to
saying-
talk about that, I think
I've
that
been
you would
saying-
be
This whole time I've been saying that.
a great fit. Did you say it to her though,
To Sarah, or are we talking about Astra?
Sarah?
Yeah, I've told her every time she comes in the coffee shop about my band, and she never really seems interested.
Okay, well, I'm
like-
telling her
it's like-
again.
Ska.
Yeah, it's
But like,
it's cool again.
is
Yeah,
I hope so.
ska never dies, and I think that you should talk to him about the ska band, because I think that you will really take us to the next level. And
hey, Astra, do you like sing or play an instrument or something?
I don't know. Maybe.
Because if you
Could
do,
we
I
try?
think like Astra should like join the band, don't you think? Like
And a superhero in Viva
Are you
Bohemia?
asking me to
Yeah.
join your band?
I mean, come on, Winston. Like, sure,
No,
like
I
I
don't
could
think
be in the band, but like, wouldn't it be way
It would be pretty
cooler?
cool to have a superhero in the band. Yes,
It would be cool.
it would be very
So-
cool to have a superhero in the band.
Yeah.
So you
We'll
guys
get-
talk about it, and I will talk to Astra about it, and then we'll get back together for practice later.
We will get the best gigs.
Mhm.
All right, so while this is all going on, the broken light bulb fixtures are kind of hanging there, and there's like napkin holders and stuff, and
Don't worry about those.
coffee cup plastic lids and stirring sticks like scattered across the floor, right?
It's a coffee
And-
shop. Come on.
They all start to like kind of jitter, almost like they're just bouncing on the floor. Like, and you can like the room fills with like the rattling of the cheap plastic coffee lids as they like kind of just bounce on the floor and the cabinets and the tables, and napkins kind of start to like flutter around in little flurries, like there's wind that nobody feels.
Whoa.
Earthquake. Earthquake.
Astra, are you doing that? I mean, like,
No,
no.
it does not seem to be environmental either.
And instead of like blinding light, the room goes almost pitch black and all the light seems to vanish. But instead of just like it going dark, like the light almost seems to streak to a singular point that creates this black null absence of light. So like it's kind of like how you feel like move your head real fast and close your eyes, you have the light streaks behind your eyelids. Like it's almost like that after vision of like there's a light and fixture in the ceiling, and there's like a beam of light that just like seems to be streaking to this null point, and it's just kind of burned there for a minute in the after image for all of you. And all of a sudden there's a man standing there. He's wearing a really nice like suit, no tie. But the weird thing is he looks like he stepped out of a photo negative. Like,
See, that's what a supervillain looks like. that is what I picture in my head.
no, his suit is like stark white, is kind of glowing, and the edges almost seem kind of got that purplish blue tint, right? His skin is that like null kind of black from a photo negative, the inverse of everything, right? His eyes are that red. He's like just like he stepped off of a photo negative.
Oh.
Supervillain. Okay. All right. We should go.
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
there's like emergency protocols that everyone knows now.
He
'cause of-
has one hand in his pocket and he kind of raises his hand and Winston, coffee black grande, please.
Are you here to murder all of us?
Oh heavens, no! No, I don't do that. I have people for that. Coffee.
I'm gonna get him the coffee because I'm just like enthralled with what's happening right
And
now.
he hands you 100.
I'll take it. This will keep my spa
like-
band going for a whole nother month.
Takes a drink of the coffee. Looks around. Astra.
Astra,
Hello.
do you know this guy?
She's not going to remember me. It's fine. I don't know what you're doing here, Astra. But it's cool. Just don't get your human people killed. We don't need the arbiters chasing us down. And then if you remember what you're hiding from, let us know. He like takes a drink of his coffee.
Oh, I will.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Stell, by the way.
Thank you, Stell.
Hi. Still not really
Hi.
sure what to make of all this, but I'm gonna watch.
Oh. I'm just here temporarily. Astra ran before we could give her all the info she needed, so I'm just here to sort of info dump into the physical. I don't know what to call it. The physical sheath she has poured her quantum existence into, I guess. Think of that human body as like a water balloon, and all the water is just quantum intelligence, and she's just kind of dumped in there. It's a whole thing. But don't
It's a
poke
whole
it too hard, or it'll.
I'll
kinda-
take your word for it.
Yeah. Anyway, Astra, follow the
Yes.
rules. Don't make
I
sure the
will.
arbiters don't know about us.
The arbiters don't know
and-
about us.
Whatever you do, don't come back to the forge.
Whatever I do, don't come back to the board.
Yeah, You are, look, you're hereby banished from the Forge and from society until we figure out what you did and how you did it.
Spanish, that doesn't sound great.
You can't really come home.
Astra, you're like on the run then. You're like a fugitive.
Think of her as in witness protection program, because nobody is going to look for cosmic intelligence in a stupid little human body. What perfectly safe. You can tell him he doesn't even like he's not even processing that he's being insulting. He's just like, I'm a quantum intelligence. You're a little human. Like they're not the same thing. It's like hiding as an ant.
Sad.
It's good to know. Thank you, Stel.
Oh, it's my pleasure. But the Somnia are looking for you, so you need to be careful. Try to avoid using any of your what the humans would call powers, I suppose, because you don't need the Somnia to find you.
Powers.
I shouldn't need to use them. I have friends now. They'll keep me safe, and I'll keep you safe.
Yeah, that one has a gun, so be careful.
Who has a gun?
He points at Tatum.
Tatum has a gun.
You have a gun?
No.
I'm a quantum intelligence. Like the gun floats out from behind her back.
Oh my gosh!
Why do you have
the magazine comes out and the bullets like click in the air and they're all just kind of floating there as the gun disarms and like sets on the floor.
You told me you were a conscientious objector.
These guns. I don't know where that came from.
Right. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Winston, thanks for the coffee. It was terrible, but I assume burnt beans is what it's supposed to taste like. And I don't know why you humans love it. I will never understand truly.
Oat milk.
I feel like I need to go home for the rest of the day.
Ooh, your boss isn't gonna like that. And then like blip, and there's nothing there. And the shop has been like perfectly restored to how it was before Astra showed up.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of any of this.
And your boss walks in. What is going on out there? There's a lot of ruckus. Why is there a line? Winston, get to work.
We have a superhero visiting.
Who?
Tatum has a gun.
Oh yeah, and
then
so
I just
Astra was just like escorting the dangerous person out of the coffee shop. So yay, superhero! And I just kind of like drag Astra and Tatum out of the store. Bye, Winston. Go practice.
I'm so confused. I'm not gonna get back to work after that. I'm gonna look at Tatum and her little weird gun.
Okay.
And so we left the coffee shop and he's still there, or did he come with us?
Well,
what are you doing, Winston?
I'm probably gonna just go with them. I don't
Okay.
really
Emergency
need this
band
job.
meeting.
That's fine.
Superheroes are awesome. I've never been this close to superhero stuff before.
Sure, yeah, me neither. So we should totally, like figure out her powers because she doesn't know yet, right?
Oh yeah, let's do a figure out her powers montage.
Yeah. So I know a place we can go that will be pretty safe. So
Please tell me it's an old abandoned warehouse.
yes. Well, because Mr. Poppy Guy said that she can't use her powers out, so people will find her. So I have a place we can go that kind of is shielded from that. And
you have a place we can go that is shielded from people using their powers.
Yes, I do.
And you have a gun.
And yes,
is your dad like super rich or something?
You could say that.
Why am I just hearing about this?
It's not everything you know about me, Winston.
We've been friends for like 6 years.
Like you may not know that I'm actually in my like mid-30s, for example.
Well, no, I never asked your age. I mean, that's impolite.
Yeah. So you don't know everything about me is what I'm trying to say. So yes, I'm gonna say that I have a like a safe house type area to take everybody to for a meeting if you guys all want to head that way.
I mean,
Sure.
I can't get over the fact that you have a safe house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I definitely have
mean,
to check this out.
Yeah, like the gun was a surprise, but now that you have a safe house too, like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
wow.
Are you?
So
a
I'll explain
superhero?
everything when we get there. I'll explain it when we get there. And
Around the
I'm
world. We'll have plenty of time.
do I have like a partner?
Yeah, sure. Who's your
Okay.
partner?
My partner is Channing.
Okay.
So
Do you want me to handle this for you, Ashley? Would you feel better?
I'm trying to remember. Action is the good one, right? They're not the guys.
Well,
Okay.
sure. Yes.
I don't know. There's no real winners here.
Mhm.
They're all kind of bad guys. it
Your partner
seems.
is named Jenna.
Okay. Did you know that was Channing Tatum?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
It
okay.
A
I was like, I don't know
clever
if you did that on
insert from me.
purpose. Okay.
Did
So
you know I was referencing?
As a
Channing
step
Tatum?
of aficionado who has seen every movie multiple times and owns them all, I am
Mhm.
well aware.
Even the ones without Channing Tatum
Look.
in them, because they really went downhill. I'm being
That's not
honest.
the dance movie I know him from. So
Yeah, of course it's not.
Mhm.
I feel like we need to move on
Yes,
before we
let's go.
go down a road. I don't want to go down on our company sponsored screen, so let's do that.
Yes. So I'm going to call Jenna and tell her to meet me at the place. I'm gonna be very covert about it because I'm a secret agent.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. You all arrive at the place, and a few minutes later, a woman wearing aviators and a dark suit with a gun in a shoulder holster walks in, looking as secret agent as you can possibly look.
Mhm.
Wait, Tatum, is that like your mom or something?
No, this is my partner, and I go up and we have our secret handshake that we do.
She just shakes her hand regular, like.
It's the secret handshake.
Like, come on.
The secret is that there's two pumps.
Mhm, mhm. This is the secret part of it.
The secret
Yes.
is that Jenna hates it.
The handshake or being partners with me, because I can see both
Oh.
of those being entirely true.
Why not both?
Mhm. Yes. So we go in and we sit down, and I explain to everybody what action does and have Jenna help me. So
I'm like wide-eyed.
Mhm.
I'm like in sheer disbelief, Tatum. You had this perfect recording space this entire time and you never told me about it. I'm
I've been
upset with
trying.
you.
I've
Sorry.
been trying.
I might understand that Miss Jones here is an extra quantum individual.
Well, I don't know. I was
That
talking
is my
about Tatum's
belief, yes.
accordion playing.
Yeah, I mean, her name is Astra. Why don't we just call her that?
Yeah, Asher's a
Yeah.
cool superhero name.
Mhm.
Would you prefer Astra or Miss Jones?
My superhero name is Discord, but I would
Oh.
prefer Astra.
I didn't. That's two superhero names.
So, Astra, some follow-up questions then.
Yes.
You chose the superhero name Discord. Are you aware that Discord is normally what supervillains sow?
I suppose
supervillains,
that depends on your
so?
perspective.
Does it though? As her hand like inches towards her gun.
Whoa.
I mean-
we're not shooting a baby human quantum being today.
I don't like to take sides here, but Discord does kind of sound like a supervillain name.
Look,
It's-
if
it's
if
cool.
the ska hippie
It's
trust
cool.
fund kid gets it,
I said it's
then-
cool though. It's a cool name.
I think it's cool. Astra, you are cool.
All right,
Yes,
All right.
it's Sarah.
we'll drop the name topic. Astra, based on what Tatum was saying, it sounds like you're on the run from something. You require help.
I don't believe so. Perhaps when I figure out what it is I'm on the run from, I will require your help.
You don't remember?
I don't, actually.
I say we try hypnosis.
Ooh.
That never. You always suggest that. That never works. It never
It's
works.
got to work once. Jenna, gosh, why are you such a buzzkill?
It doesn't have to work. It's a fake sign.
What harm is it going to do to try, Jenna?
I want to watch this.
I kinda
Astro,
do
this is
too.
gonna feel
See?
really cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, you
Okay.
should
We're not-
totally do it.
I'm gonna take my phone out again
Let's
and get ready to
do
record.
hypnosis.
I have
And, like-
I have a pocket watch on a chain, and I just pull it out.
Oh.
Of course, I have a pocket watch. No, it's a wallet. There you go. I have my wallet on a chain. So,
Yeah, that makes way more sense
Mhm.
actually.
so I pulled that
Okay.
out, and I just go, okay, just sit there and just watch this, and I go back and forth. Does it work? Do I hypnotize her?
No.
No.
You're not even gonna have me roll for it?
No.
Gosh, Alan,
I'm sorry.
you're
Ashley,
supposed to
go
just
ahead and
like
roll.
Jenna
You can roll with advantage.
with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I hypnotize this quantum?
It doesn't work. All right.
But I got 2 5s.
You
Some
only
things
did
are
one,
just
and I
impossible.
wasn't going to say yes anyway, so it does not matter.
Okay, it doesn't work. All right, back to square one.
Dang it.
It'd be kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool if that had worked though.
It would have been kind of cool.
I mean, you know what, Gina? I'll leave it to you. Do you want it to work? Do you want them to be able to put you in a hypnotic state so you can answer questions that you might not remember?
I think she's answering questions as if she was already hypnotized anyway, because I
Okay.
think she's being pretty
So
honest. So
you
it's
do
probably-
hypnotize her, but there's no material effect. It's the exact same. Like, there's no
And you're
noticeable
like,
difference in
"Oh, that's the
personality or
word."
behavior.
Okay.
You're not hypnotized, believe me.
Mhm.
And eventually Jenna comes back in and is like, all right, did it work?
I did hypnotize her. She doesn't remember anything. But I definitely hypnotized her. So,
Awesome. I'll put that in my report.
yes.
All right, Astra. We have to
Yes.
put you somewhere in the meantime while we figure out what's going to happen.
Wait,
Until we know the extent of your capabilities, we can't simply have you running around potentially igniting, I don't know, some sort of quantum bomb. We don't want to leave anything to chance, as it were.
And as soon as she says quantum
Oh.
bomb, I go over to Winston. I was like, that's totally what we should have named our band.
Dang it, we should have named our band Quantum Bomb. It's not too late. We haven't even done one show yet.
I don't know if I want to stay here. I mean, I've never been here. And there must be another reason that I'm here.
When you stay here, do you
Other
mean
than-
this apartment or do you mean Earth?
I mean, Earth.
Hey, you're welcome to leave at any time. Please go ahead.
You want to
Hey,
leave
we
already?
just met.
And she's a quantum being with no memory and no knowledge of her own capabilities. I'm happy if she wants to leave. That's fine by me. Makes my job and the paperwork a lot easier.
Screw paperwork. Come on.
I just
Astro, we
meant
should
to
go do
depart.
something fun.
Yeah, we should
That
go do
would make
something
you want to
fun.
stay on Earth for sure.
I would like to do something fun.
We should do something fun.
Cool.
Awesome. We
Oh,
could go
nice.
have band practice.
Yeah. Do you play an instrument?
Yeah.
Do you have extra instruments, Winston, that she could like
I
try out?
100% have extra instruments.
Cool.
Tatum, you're in the band, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
The band is just me and Tatum. So
Right now, but we doubled the size of our band, and
that's
for
true.
a
We had one
ska
guy that
band, that's important because you need plenty of
don't
people.
forget, Bobby always said that he would come. He just hasn't had time to come to practice yet.
Yeah.
So I count. Maybe he counts.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Bobby, Tatum?
I have not seen Bobby.
Yeah.
I don't know who Bobby is.
He said he would come.
All right.
Mhm.
Look, go do your band practice. I can't babysit you. She can't stay in this apartment, Tatum. She needs to find a different place to stay.
The reason I brought her here is I wanted to try and see what she could do, but if she can't remember it, then
You can't just let her willy-nilly fire quantum blasts around our safe house. That's a bad idea.
That sounds
Well, where
like
else
a
is she
pretty
supposed
cool
to
idea.
fire her quantum blasts. Where else is she supposed to do it, Jenna?
Ideally, she won't fire them at all. Like, that is the ultimate hope here.
That's so
See-
boring.
Yeah.
Boring
said.
is safe. We're a government agency. Do you think we're here for the excitement?
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
here for the
I am.
excitement.
I mean, think about how much more interesting your report would be if you actually wrote about something instead of nothing happened.
I'm Agent Jenna. She hypnotized someone. Nothing happened. The end.
The end. Report finished.
Every report you've ever written.
You can like see Jenna's will to exist like just crumbling.
Why does every report end with Tatum tried to hypnotize them? Nothing happened.
She literally has like a notepad. She just pulls up and copy pastes it into each report. She just has like a replace name mark here to replace the name of who Tatum tried to hypnotize. The garbage boy. The landlord.
Well, for Garbage Boy, it's very important he doesn't remember the garbage that comes out of this place because it's a safe house, Jenna.
Now, wait, is Garbage Boy an actual garbage person, or is that another name of a supervillain?
No, it's like...
That sounds like a supervillain name. Garbage Boy. I mean, come on.
I'm going to leave.
Well, Astra...
and like Jenna just leaves.
Well, okay, so like we saw your friend, right? Your mentor guy. I don't know who he was, but like he could do some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like put things back the way they were and like make colors look weird and like get Winston to give him free coffee.
It was
and
just
you know,
black coffee. It was just gonna throw it away.
So like, can you do any of that stuff?
Yes.
All of it?
I mean, it's not hard to get me to give you a black coffee. So
no, I would prefer half calf, decaf, light foam, oat milk.
I mean, I don't know that we have oat milk here, but you know.
No, not right now. I just meant in theory. I can do a lot of things.
Do you remember?
Like, can you steal Tatum's gun from her?
Oh
yeah. See if you could do that. And I like just kind of put my hands on my head like this to see.
Wait, what kind of agent wants them to try to steal the gun from you?
Well, she seems cool. I don't think she's gonna do. I think she's gonna be on our side, and I think that the cooler we are to her, the more likely she is to be on our side. And so if she wants to try and float my gun, like I'm not gonna like give it to her. I'll catch it before she gets it. I'll catch it. It's fine.
You say that.
They do say that. So yeah, just like float it. Don't take it. Don't touch it or anything, but float it. See if you can float it out. And then I got this.
Float it up.
Do you want to give me a test for that?
I can totally. Well, I'm trying to think because I can totally do that.
You totally
But I'm
can.
trying to remember if I use fluid tactics.
You can use fluid tactics twice per day. So this would be one of your 2 uses.
Okay. So instead of floating her gun, I am going to teleport.
The gun.
So I'm going to move. Pardon?
Or the gun or you?
Me.
Okay.
Cool.
So basically, I'm going to blink from where I am to where she is and just take it out of her hand.
Okay. When you teleport, is there a visual effect? Is there like a dazzling array of sparks left behind, or like stardust looking stuff, or what?
Yeah. So I think what it looks like is like, first of all, you see her skin changes, and you can see kind of this glowing blue and yellow, and they look like kind of glyphs underneath her skin, and they're sort of pulsing and coursing underneath her skin, kind of looking like computer code, maybe like some sort of cosmic code. And her eyes black over, like like Vanta black. And if you were close enough, you would see like it look like little microcosmos. And so that's most you see, and it looks a little bit like cosmic dust when she like blinks, and she's going to be right next to you, and she's just going to pick the gun up. And so when she reemerges, she looks like that still, but then it'll kind of fade away. And almost like the little bit of cosmic dust that's around her that sort of swirls really slowly, it doesn't dissipate, it just falls. Like whatever power it was, whatever quantum power it was, it just stopped.
That was wild.
Yeah. I go, oh my God.
Chills. That was so
Yeah.
cool, Astra.
That's so cool. I reached my hand out to see if I can catch some of the dust.
You can.
That was pretty cool. I'll admit. I'm not easily impressed. Actually, that's not true. I'm very easily impressed. That was still pretty cool.
And then I remember that I wasn't supposed to let her touch my gun, and I go, oh, and I dropped the dust and I grabbed the gun from her.
I told you she's good at what she does.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Now can we get ice cream?
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
totally.
I want to do something.
I know the best place.
Excellent. Let's go.
All right. So you're all gonna run get ice cream?
Yeah, why
Yes.
not?
Yeah,
That sounds like a
absolutely.
great one.
As Winston, as we're leaving, it's like, have you ever asked Jenna to be in the band? I think that's why she's so upset.
I didn't even know Jen existed till today. So no, I definitely have not invited her to the band.
Yeah, she doesn't want to. I've tried to talk to her about it before, and
I don't
she's-
believe that.
Also, when we're out in public, it might be best if you don't tell people I have a gun or that I am an agent.
I
Check.
still don't really believe. I feel like this is some kind of practical joke.
That's why I dress like. That's why I joined a ska band, is because I can dress like an agent, but then you just think I'm being ska, but I'm not being ska. I'm actually
thought
an
you-
agent.
Joined a ska band because you believed in Bohemia.
That too. Totally
Oh.
that too. Mhm.
That's all I needed to hear.
Yeah.
And
No.
Bohemia.
Mhm.
You
All
could
right.
write a song called Quantum Bomb.
So we'll take our 5-minute mid-show break. It's a couple minutes early, but this is a good stopping point for that. So
I'm gonna get some ice
folks-
cream.
Yep, they're gonna go get ice cream. Folks, everybody else can take a break and go use the restroom or what have you. And we will be back in 5 minutes. We'll say 7 minutes. We'll be back at 9:30 Central Time, so 7 minutes from now.
Cool.
So don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more Gallantverse Origins and more whatever is happening on the screen in front of you. All right. All right, I'm gonna start bringing people back in. Boom, 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 and we'll add Ashley to stream. We'll just do that. I think everybody's back where they were. Whoa! Look at that. All right.
Nice.
We're all back. Ice cream in hand.
Yeah. I don't have any ice cream.
Isn't
Aw.
it like 20 degrees there? So
It hasn't been 20 degrees in weeks. Why,
So-
Brian? It has been. It might have hit 20 degrees yesterday.
what is it today? Dare I ask?
I think the high was -2.
Our low's
Yeah.
been like in the 40s, so that's kind of the same thing, right?
Oh, no, the high. No, today was okay. The high was 19. I was wrong.
Phoenix 40 is like a North Dakota 20. Yeah.
We have several days next week. One day next week, our high is -3
Mhm.
High is -3
Yeah,
Jeez.
before wind chill.
Ah,
before wind chill.
you live in a frozen wasteland, Alan.
Yes.
It's
It's
no joke.
totally true, but it's really cheap to live here.
That would be why.
Because you
I
need
think
to
we
spend all
found
the money on cozies and blankets and
and
jackets
firewood.
and
Yeah.
fur.
Fire.
Fur.
Yes.
Yes. Alan has started fur trading since he's been in North Dakota.
Yeah.
That's why I grow my beard and cut it so much. I'm actually just like cutting the beard and then weaving it into.
Harvesting. Yeah, that's all. You're just harvesting.
Fun. All right. I regret everything I just said. Here we go. All right. So, on your way back from ice cream, are you going to a particular location or are you going back to the safe house? Kind of what's the plan here? Walk me through it.
I don't know that we have a plan beyond go get ice cream and then probably go
Yeah.
practice some music.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go practice.
Okay. Where do you
Where
practice?
is-
I don't know, some loft somewhere.
Yeah.
Just you find a loft that has the
Yeah,
door
loft.
unlocked and practice?
No, I
Like,
probably have a loft. I mean,
okay.
my
Your
studio
loft.
loft. I don't know. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say Winston's place since he's the like backbone of this band.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So you're all up. What instrument are you giving Astra to play?
The clarinet.
Yeah, I could
Oh,
totally see that.
that popular Scott instrument.
I could
All right.
absolutely see that.
Astra, roll with disadvantage to play the clarinet.
I hope this goes the way I want it to go. We'll see. Oh, I got a 6.
She's really good on the clarinet. Astra's great.
Whoa.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna
Yeah.
be a natural. Hmm.
Just she must
Wow.
have played she must have played the clarinet in a previous life.
Yeah.
I can do this. What is this called again?
It's a woodwind. It's called a
A
clarinet.
woodwind. I can woodwind. That was
woodwind.
pretty.
Mhm.
Woodwind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
It's all
So
come
you're-
together.
you're all playing. You're all hanging out. You're all trying to figure out what's going on. Sarah, what are you doing during this time?
I'm kind of like, I don't want to be in the band just in case it's like not cool, you know? So I'm still like saying like, yeah, I'll be a manager. I'll be a roadie. I'll be backstage. You know, I'm like making all these excuses, but I'm really like trying to like show that Astra could be an awesome asset. So I'm like handing her instruments and like,
Getting some real Scott Pilgrim vibes going on.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
being
Yeah.
in the
right?
band,
Yeah, for sure.
being in the band
Cool.
is cool.
Little Josie and the Pussycats, a little Scott Pilgrim. I'm picking up what we're laying down. All right.
Yeah. You're picking it up, like I said earlier.
No, I'm
Scott.
gonna dock your pay. I'm gonna have a new rule in the contract. Every time Ashley makes a pun, $5 off everybody.
Everybody? Oh
It's
no.
going to happen eventually.
I'm so sorry, guys.
At that rate,
All
we'll be making nothing in weeks.
Yep.
All right. So you're all jamming. It sounds better than any of you would have expected at this point, frankly.
I'm happy with it.
When suddenly the the like window, wall, whatever explodes open, and a figure comes floating in through the door, or the whole main door now, I guess, whatever you want to call it. That looks like this. I have art. Hold on.
Oh,
My art will show up at some point. Art.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Oh, that's a super
no.
villain.
Okay.
That's what I've been waiting for.
All right. So, and their feet aren't touching the ground. They just kind of come floating. They're about 8 feet tall. They're really thin and gangly. And they're kind of looking around. Which one of you is the quantum being, Astra Jones?
Isn't she the only one the one that's glowing?
That's me.
And you three are her
Friends.
We're her band.
Yeah.
A fellowship, brotherhood, a camaraderie, yes, to the end of time and death and blood. Very well. You will all be tested together. And there's like a sound. And you all find yourself standing on a dais made of some sort of strange material you don't recognize in like utter blackness.
Ugh.
Is this did we just get invited to a battle of the bands?
I think so. We're the
And
Fellowship of the Tambourine.
I like that name. Why did we name ourselves that?
So many good names now.
And there's a
That's your thing, is you're always second guessing your band name. It's not our band name.
every time they enter like a battle of the bands, it's under a different
It's a better
name.
band name. Gosh dang it.
And there's a sound, and the purple figure is floating in front of you again. And very well, you will be tested.
On like
Sure,
math.
why be tested?
It's a
And-
great question.
You will be tested on your capabilities as camaraderie. What do you humans call it? A flock? No, a
No.
coven? A coven.
A band.
A band.
Viva Bohemia. This is what we call it.
Oh, this is a band test?
I don't.
Yeah.
We are Quantum Babam, and we are here to.
Oh, Quantum
Rock
Babam would
your
have been
face
great.
off. It would have been great.
Quantum Babam. I like
This
it.
this test is comprised of multiple parts. You will have to solve puzzles and problems. You will have to defeat opponents in battle in the arena of doom, and you will have to try to survive until you can be returned home.
So
But
this
when
isn't
do
a
we
battle of
use
the
the word-
bands.
Wait, so like we could die?
Yes, you are a fellowship. You live or die by your teamwork. That is how fellowships work.
But
You are a band, a camaraderie, a group, a coven, a flock, a clutch.
what do we get if we
Great question.
pass
What do
the
we get?
test though? Like what is this test for?
Great
Right.
question. Is there a
This
trophy?
is you. Astra Jones will be allowed to continue her existence as a singular sentient being. If you fail the test, she will be dispersed to her quantum components.
Well, that doesn't sound fun for anybody.
It doesn't.
It's an exceptionally painful
Who
process.
are you?
I was just gonna say real quick, who are you?
Yeah, that is a great question. Who even is this guy?
I am Dark Horizon.
Wow. That's a super villain name.
That's a
yes.
secret.
That is
Assigning me quantified morality in an antiquated notion of good and evil does a disservice to the duty I enact. I am the herald of Decider Doom, the avatar of natural selection. My job is to put you through the crucible of cosms until you have proven you are either worthy or dead.
Yeah, I got like half those words, man.
He said duty.
Pass the test or die.
I did. He
Duty.
did say duty. This guy cracks me up.
Fail the test, and Astra will be dismembered into her quantum components, and the Earth will be destroyed.
Wait,
The
what was
whole
that last
Earth?
part?
The whole Earth.
You act like it is some large entity. It is a small planet, relatively tiny, frankly. It'll be a simple matter to destroy.
Yeah, but I live on that planet.
Barely an inconvenience.
Gotta draw every time, Alan.
Okay, well, I don't want Astra to go away, and I definitely don't want Earth to
Mm-hmm.
disappear. So.
then I would suggest you stop asking questions and attempt to pass the tests. And there's a sound, and he's gone.
I really wish Jenna was here because as much as she's a wet blanket, she's really good at tests and stuff.
Dude, Jenna seems like she's really good at tests.
Mhm.
And go ahead.
I can't let you risk your lives for me.
Well, it sounded like he's gonna blow up the whole earth anyway, so it's not like we have much to do.
But Astra, we also want to help you. Like,
Yeah.
you have only been human for like half an hour. Not that I'm saying that like you aren't way more powerful than us, but like maybe we can help.
You are teaching me a lot.
Oh, she is definitely way more powerful than us. That's I don't think there's a question of that, but yes.
And I still think if we get on her good side, like it's gonna be really good to have her like
In the
on our
band.
side of things. And the band, yes.
She's a killer on the clarinet.
Yeah.
In the big disc you're standing on, one of the sections starts to like melt or morph or fluidly flow into a stairs that go down. It seems to be some sort of strange fluid but solid material.
Shall we?
Yeah. I'll I have a on my tie up here in the button. I have a button that I push and it puts armor on.
Okay, so you have armor now.
Yeah. Well,
So you have a button on your tie that makes armor, but you couldn't have a watch that turns into a gun.
well, I had to pick one or the other, and the armor seemed cooler. So, yeah. Yep. And I have my gun out, and I go first since I'm the agent. I guess I'll go in
All right.
front.
So the stairs go down, and once they get down, so your head is below sort of the platform you were standing on. Once they get to that depth, there's an archway there you can walk through, and the archway is just like a glittery field of almost like Astra's kind of cosmic dust glitter looking stuff. It just kind of seems to be hanging there, suspended in the archway, moving around.
They say, "Hey, Astra, this looks like the stuff from when you teleported. Do you know what this is at all?"
Not sure. Can we check it?
Check it.
No, I'm asking if I can test it.
Oh,
See what it is.
Sure. How do you want to test it? Like, walk me through what your plan is.
I guess just do like a regular sort of like an intelligence or a smarts test, whatever. So nothing with powers or anything like that, but just.
Yeah, give me a 2d6 roll then.
Okay. I got a 6.
Okay. Yeah, so what are you looking to get out of this? What's the question you're trying to answer?
To see what this material is.
Okay. So you can totally do that. So the material it's a nebulous field, and it's the same sort of quantum signature that your teleportation leaves.
Okay. That should be safe.
that's good enough for me.
Okay. So you all climb in or walk through it.
Let's go. Yeah.
Okay. And so you are all standing in a city street. It looks like a perfectly normal city street. Skyscrapers on both sides, cars parked on the side of the street, except there are no people around and nothing is moving. But other than that, it is a perfectly normal city street.
Does it look like our town, like a place that we know, or does it look like a fake town that doesn't exist anywhere?
It looks like Century City.
Okay.
So it looks like Century City. But there's nothing going on. And all of a sudden you see a woman run out of the alley and two men who are wearing like classic like 1940s newsboy caps like come chasing her. One of them's got her purse and they're like, "Hey, you there, lady, give me your purse." Hey now. And it's like some antiquated like rotoscoped cartoon sort of mugging going on. Oh no, heavens me. These bullies are attempting to snatch my mobile wallet. It's like a really bad parody of like humanity and media.
I'm gonna look at everybody like, is this the test?
I'm gonna run over to help.
She's not even real. You know that her purse isn't being really stolen.
And the two men in the capser who are trying to like take the purse, like see you run over and hey, it's the coppers, cheese it, and they, like drop the purse and they, like take off and start running away.
I ask her if she's okay.
My land, I'm fine. I can't do a good like you
Southern Belle type.
That mid-Atlantic accent they had in all the movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That.
I look into the alley and see if there's like anybody else.
The alley just kind of fades into blackness.
You saved her, Tatum. We must pass the test.
Did we pass the test?
Let's kind of look around, like up at the sky.
So like a scoreboard,
or right? Yeah.
Right. Good. Yeah.
Is the lady still there?
The lady is still there. Yes.
Did
we
we
stopped.
pass the test?
I don't know. That was kind of a weird test.
Oh my!
Look around and
lady.
see if there's anything else.
You're
going
all
on.
sorts of shiny and stuff.
I am shiny.
Well, stay gold or something.
Do you know what tests are left for us?
What? Oh, this isn't a test. This is
not?
Think of this as a waiting room.
Wait, who are those people stealing your fake purse?
Oh. It's complicated.
I mean, it seems like it.
Yeah. Let's go with that. It's complicated.
What are we waiting for?
You're waiting for your turn in the arenas.
Mm.
The test isn't
Waiting.
one of stopping a simple theft. It's you have to battle enemies until you win.
Like a battle of the
Oh.
bands.
No.
No,
Sure. Yeah,
Not yet.
that.
So,
no.
like fighting other people?
Kind of.
What is that going to prove?
I don't know. It's again not my job really.
What is your
What
job?
if we don't want
Good
to do
question.
it?
Oh, my job is mostly to run around and be in distress.
Oh,
Okay. Well, good job at that.
Thanks. I've worked really hard at it. Was
I
my
mean, it was-
screen good? I've been practicing.
It was fairly believable. I mean, Tatum ran in to help, so obviously it was
Between
some
us,
level of.
between us, I haven't had to do human before, and it's kind of foreign. It's all itchy and constrained. You know, you only have 4 limbs, right? It's weird.
Last I checked, yeah.
Not normal.
How many limbs do you normally have?
I don't think I've ever had to go below 5 in the last couple thousand years.
Does that mean everyone that we're fighting in the arena has 5 arms?
Limbs. You can't call them arms. They get really offended if you do that. It's just limbs.
5 limbs?
Or appendages. Appendages.
We're gonna get killed. They can play 2 instruments at the same time.
Gosh.
Can you imagine on the drums if they had like 4?
I don't even want to think
appendages?
about it. We're dead.
The keyboard, man, the keyboard.
Though, I mean,
We're done. Earth is doomed.
look, if the decider has brought you here, then that's on you. I don't know what you did to get his attention, but once you have his attention, there's no going
Wait.
back.
who's
We
the
didn't really do
decider?
anything.
You don't know who the decider is?
No,
Oh.
I have not met the decider.
Nobody meets the decider. So their name is Decider Doom, and their job is to pass judgment on things.
Is Decider his title, or was he named Decider and he also became a Decider?
So he's like the judge for the Battle of the Bands then.
Just the Decider always has been. It's a universal constant.
Yeah, that other purple guy said that he was like an avatar of like natural gumption or something.
Sarah, I'm glad that you're picking up on this because I have
That
no
sounds
idea what's
right.
happening.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about these people with 5 limbs.
Okay, well, the Decider is going to decide whether or not we're worthy of not being blown up. Right?
Look, this human thing is really itchy. Can I like get out of it?
Oh, please do. I really want to see where this is going.
All of you need to make a save test.
Oh, no.
Test as this non-Euclidean nightmare unfolds from the meat suit they were wearing.
Is it at disadvantage?
No, just 2d6.
Just 2.
Yep. Did you pass, Astra?
Yeah.
Okay.
I passed 4 and 6.
I passed. I got 1 6.
That did not.
So
pass.
Tatum,
Oh no!
like immediately like hurls in the nearest trash can. Just
no.
Nope. And this like weird 11-legged non-Euclidean crystal insect nightmare like crawls out of the mouth of the meat suit they were wearing.
what
Like,
the heck?
like legs, like
This is a
like-
nightmare.
and like they kind of like stand up and their legs are all like weird proportions and it doesn't seem like it quite fits in. It's almost like you're looking at something that was drawn on a mirror, then somebody like cracked the mirror and all the jagged pieces are kind of keeping it all in like weird proportions and nonsense.
Ooh, I'd take a picture of that.
Your camera has no service.
It doesn't
The battery
matter.
is dead.
It's still the battery.
Oh, the battery's dead? Mine too?
Dang it.
Tatum, it's okay.
Just
Oh.
charged this.
And like it retches these weird crystal looking egg marble things. And like they kind of just roll across the ground. And then it's like, sorry, your vocal cords are really hard to mimic. They're not very elegant.
What are those? I point to
Oh.
the marble things.
Refuse.
That's it?
Do you want them? You can take them. That's weird, but you can have them.
Is this like garbage?
No, it's excrement.
Like little rabbit pellets, but not.
I'm going to pass. Thank you.
Do you work for the Decider Doom?
Well, sort of. It's kind of like, hang on, do you mind if I probe your memories? I'm having trouble with your language and I could use some extra words.
Not a problem.
You all feel this weird something. It's almost like
Okay.
there's a bug in your memories, and all of you feel this, like a bug in your memories, like just crawling, pushing things to the side inside your brain and your feelings and your memories, like rooting around, and then it just stops.
Woo.
It's like an internship.
I was only consenting for myself.
Oh,
I
I thought you were a
what?
hive. Are you not a collective?
No,
No.
we're friends.
They said you were a band, a collective, a fellowship, a coven, a clutch.
No,
Just a band.
A collective, yes.
We play instruments together.
no.
Does the quantum one not speak for you?
She's yeah, sure.
My
I
apologies.
probably had some
I-
classified stuff in there that I didn't need to necessarily have an alien digging through.
your human
Yeah.
secrets matter little to me.
Ouch.
What? Hey,
Okay.
did you find out anything about like Astro's past?
Oh,
No.
did you? Oh,
You're pretty
Are
sure
you
that he
lying?
is to you. Yes. It is super. And it actually says, yes, I'm lying to you.
Wow. Well, appreciate honesty where you can get it, I guess.
Astro,
This is like an internship, what I do here.
Can you get a note then to the decider to tell him we'd rather not participate?
That's true. We wouldn't.
I mean, I'm only an intern, but in the last 7,000 years of my internship, nobody's ever not participated.
What would happen if we didn't?
I'm sorry. Did you say 7,000 years?
Yeah.
And you're still an intern? Can we talk to somebody else?
This alien's name is Harry Kim.
I'm using your word, which is the best approximation I have.
Gotcha. Well, I think Astra's right though. Like, just because no one's ever not participated doesn't mean that we
The
can...
absence of a negative
true.
isn't a positive.
Somebody always has to be the first of everything, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
That's good, though. It's important to be a visionary, a forerunner, a pioneer. For example, all of you will be the first humans to die in the arena, which makes you, forever important in the history of the arena.
They cannot die in the arena.
They're pretty squishy. It's going to happen.
It's not going to happen. Do we leave
Have
the
you-
same way we came
That
out?
one threw up when they saw me.
Yeah, but I'm not squishy, and I'm like flexing. Yeah.
I mean, I'm a little.
The weird
I'm a little
crystal
squishy.
non-Euclidean spider thing looks at you. You're made of soft carbon. You're squishy.
Who's the decider anyway to be so judgy and decidey? Like,
Good
just
question.
because his name is the decider doesn't mean he gets to decide for us. We
Right,
don't
it's like one day
want
he
it,
decided he was just going to decide for people. I don't like it.
right?
No.
No, I'm the decider. The first of my name.
Ooh.
That's me.
Oh, we got a
And-
new decider here.
I
There's
second
a-
that motion.
Yep, a
You're
third
There's
in.
the decider.
Like, just everything shakes for a minute, and you are standing back on that silver disc.
That was easy. Did we win?
And the purple figure is standing in front of you, floating there.
Hi.
Hi.
We've decided that she is the new decider.
And we want to go back where we were.
Mhm,
to
She's
being
decided that.
proactive.
Very well. Astra Jones has laid claim to the role of Cosmic Decider.
Yes.
To claim the title, you will have to defeat the current decider in battle.
What, is this all you guys do is battle?
Yeah, can't we just have like a thumb war or something, like something
Yeah.
a little
I mean,
easier.
I think the answer is obvious. I've said it like 6 times.
What
Battle of the bands.
That's
I
it.
feel
You said it,
as
not me.
though your limited fleshy minds are failing to properly fire their synapses in a way that allows you to comprehend what I'm saying. Allow me to lower my discourse to the primitive level of an ape. And maybe we'll get there. You don't have a say in this anymore.
That's
But
not true.
Astra does, because she challenged your decider. So she's on par with
As-
whoever this person is.
As the
Mhm.
Herald of
Agreed.
Decider Doom, I am trying to save you from all dying in ignominious death.
how are you trying to save us?
It doesn't
If
sound like
you-
you're trying to
if-
save us.
Astra, first of her name, self-proclaimed decider of Earth, attempts to wrest the cosmic role and title of decider from Decider Doom. She will cease to be Astra. She will become a cosmic entity at a level beyond quantum. She will be akin to the life force of the universe, the entropy of the universe. She is a
Yeah.
universal law, a constant.
Actually,
Entropy of the Universe would have been a pretty cool band name.
That would have been.
I would like to point out that I was just trying to actually show how silly it was to call yourself the decider and decide that you could decide things because you were the decider.
That
That's all I was doing.
the decider has existed beyond your universe. It will exist beyond your universe. The decider has been the decider for the death and life of over 1,000 universes.
Yeah, but we're from Earth. We're from America. We get the last say of things. That's how it's always been. Do you not know
Your-
that?
Your self-perceived exceptionalism will do you no good here, Mr.
But I think Astra would be a much better decider than
I
your
think she'd
decider.
be a pretty great
Like,
cosmic
She's an
entity.
astral. I mean, you should
And
have seen her
the
when she
purple
picked up the
being
clarinet.
I think the decider just needs
really
to
good at
decide, like
Allow me
look
to be-
inside and decide about his own morals.
Allow me to be 100% clear. The decider is literally older than numbers can calculate for
So
you.
it sounds like it's time for him to retire.
That crystalline
All
yet
right.
non-Euclidean insect creature would.
Oh,
Very well.
non-Euclidean insect would have been a good bad name too.
I am Astro Jones. You have elected to challenge the decider for their role as decider. Therefore,
Fine.
you and your commune, band, fellowship, coven, clutch, flock, and or collective will proceed to do battle with the decider in an arena of the decider's choice. And there's a sound, and Dark Horizon is gone. And there's
I don't
another
like that guy much.
sound, and you're all standing in a really nice garden. It smells great. The sun is warm. There's a breeze. You can hear a brook babbling. Like a really cute puppy like arfs and like runs across in front of you.
This is much better.
I've seen this episode of Star Trek. Do not step on the flowers. Stay on the paths.
Okay. So this is the decider's chosen battlefield.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a
Astra?
flower picking contest, maybe.
Did you want to have band battles?
Always. I always
What,
want to have
yes?
band battles. That is a fact.
Sarah, will you band battle with us?
Sure. I can't read music, but I can snap my fingers, I think.
Unfortunately, I don't think I'm well equipped for a battle of the bonds, if you don't mind.
Wait, who's what? Is he
And there's
here
like an
with us?
old man with white hair and a beard standing behind you, like cutting some thorns off a rose bush.
Man, he does look like he should retire.
I thought it was going to be the puppy. I thought we were going to fight.
Ah,
The puppy's just like,
like Cosmo level.
you have to
here.
fight the puppy.
No,
No.
That'd be the
wouldn't-
worst
that would
thing.
be terrible.
Okay. So that's him, huh?
Well, this is me as your limited perception will allow you to perceive. You could barely handle Megumi in her strange natural form. I'm certainly not going to let you see me as I am. Would drive you all mad. And try not to do that.
How very generous of you.
Mhm.
Would you like tea? I understand that's a thing for humans. Tea?
This
Uh,
sounds
Sure.
like a trap, though.
I'm more of a
Mhm.
coffee drinker.
Oh, we can provide that. That's no problem. Please follow me. And he like there's like a veranda nearby with a bunch of really comfy wicker seats and tea. Just sitting there waiting.
I'll have a seat.
And he sits down in a big kind of comfy seat and
Oh,
puts his
this is
feet up.
nice. It's comfortable.
He sighs and he's like, oh,
I can get used to this.
right.
Yeah.
So, which one of you is Astra Jones?
That'd be me.
You're not a human. You're a quantum being.
That's correct.
Interesting. And you thought it was in your best interest to challenge me to a battle?
Honestly, as I explained to the purple guy, I was actually saying it's kind of silly for a person who called themselves the decider to just decide that they could decide all the things ever for anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So,
A little arrogant, right? A little arrogant.
Mhm.
just a little bit.
I
Yeah.
absolutely agree. Luckily, I didn't decide to be the decider. It was a task imposed upon me at the birth of reality.
Why? By who? The imposer?
That was very good.
Mhm.
So isn't that ironic though that you didn't even get to decide to be the decider?
That is pretty ironic. How does that feel,
Good
actually?
point. Mhm.
After more years than I can possibly fathom, I've stopped caring.
Oh, okay.
Well, sounds like somebody who's deciding the fate of the reality should probably care a little bit about it. I don't know.
I
if
don't
that's just
decide
me.
the fate of reality. I decide the fate of planets and beings inside reality.
Okay.
So
Okay,
I
I don't
am-
understand the difference there, but
I am the
okay.
universal expression of natural disaster, natural selection, cosmic change, and random happenstance.
So what happens if you just don't?
Great question.
I haven't since the Big Bang. That's what happens. Planets evolve weird little ape people.
That also did happen.
Mhm. So why are we here?
Well,
Why Earth and why Astra?
indeed, Earth has been relatively ignored. None of us care about it. It's a pretty backwater little crap hole, if we're being honest.
Come on, this is our home. We don't walk into your home and start complaining about it.
You literally have been complaining since you got here.
No, I said this is nice. I
Mr.
said this was a
Weston.
nice little chair. The coffee's really good. The dog is a nice little touch.
Good tea, nice house.
Oh.
Yeah,
Just
You mean Scruff, the dog?
that's the dog. Yes.
Yeah.
That's the dog's name. Yes.
Scruff isn't really. Again, everything you see here isn't really what you see. It's interpretation filtered through your understanding to make it a little more palatable to you.
Isn't that all that reality really is when you think about it?
No, in reality, I am the size of your solar system.
That doesn't make sense.
It does. You just can't comprehend. Hence the. Never mind. Drink your tea, Wentworth.
Well, but yeah, like I think we bring up a good question. Like, if it's such a backwater place and you don't really care about it, like, why are you submitting Astra to a test?
We didn't care until a quantum being decided to make it their home.
So,
Quantum beings are like a spotlight or a beacon shining through the universe, and when one compressed themselves into such a condensed form, naturally the elder powers of the cosmic realities took notice.
That doesn't seem
Well, then-
supernatural to me, but okay.
Your problem is with me, not my friends, my coven, my collective, my band,
Clutch, flock,
my flesh.
yes, fellowship, brotherhood, yes, all those
Band.
things. They all mean the
just-
same
We'll
thing.
just stick with band.
We don't have a problem per se. The quantum beings have long existed outside the laws of reality through an ancient treaty or agreement. For one to break the treaty, condense themselves to a singular form, and invest all of that power into one microcosm, naturally requires questions. And rather than striking out and simply eradicating the threat or the peace breaker or the treaty breaker, we elected to see if Astra Jones and Earth were worthy of being disregarded by the cosmic collectives. However, if
It's
you
a good thing or
prefer,
bad
I can
thing.
simply adhere to the letter of the law and strike Earth from existence. A trivial attempt.
can't you just like ask her, like talk to her, rather than like see if
Yeah.
she can destroy things in your arena?
What are we? We are in my arena and we are talking.
Yeah, I think if you just got to know her, you'd see that, she's pretty cool.
What do you think
Thank
I'm
you.
doing here? Nobody
know,
said
this
this arena was an arena of physical conflict.
Your intern did.
Your intern said we would die on the fields of battle. So I don't know really how else we were supposed
There are
to
many
do that.
types of death. Physical doesn't have to be the only death.
Like,
For
you might
example,
get embarrassed.
has not your concept of your place in the universe died a death today on this arena?
As part of a ska band. What concept of my life are you talking? I don't know how much you think I do.
This is why everybody ignores humanity. My point is, the battle that is being waged here for Astra's place in the universe is not one of physical conflict. It is not one of mental conflict. It is one of ethical, moral, and social conflict.
Oh.
And as humans who have to exist alongside Astra on her world, you are uniquely placed to help us understand her position in the universe. That being said, Astra, if you are set on challenging me for my title as Decider Doom, I will be happy to engage you in a physical conflict. Though, again, I warn you, size of a small solar system.
Look, I just got to point out that your name is Decider Doom, and you're wondering why we think that you're just going to kill us all. Like, it's literally in your name.
That's
I think you might say there's like different kinds of doom that aren't just like physical death.
No, it's mostly
Oh, well, I was mistaken. You are enigmatic for sure.
as the only thing good to come out of Earth ever said. Do I contradict myself? Very well then. I contain multitudes.
Oh.
Well,
I understand that.
Cool.
Okay, well, get to it then.
very well. Astra,
Yes.
why have you chosen Earth as your home?
Some coffee.
I'm not sure. I just became there. I figure there's a plan that the universe had that made Earth the important location for me to become.
And why have you elected to coalesce your quantum intelligence into the singular being?
This is my understanding that I was under attack or in jeopardy, so that perhaps I needed to disguise myself.
Interesting. And do you intend to make Earth your home in the long term?
I don't know. I am enjoying my time there, although it's been short. I'm not sure if I would miss everywhere.
I see. Well, Astra, you have tried both tea and coffee. Which do you prefer?
I have to say tea. It's the truth.
And the dog jumps into Astra's lap and is like trying to get pets.
I totally will give pets and scritches. Ear
Right.
scritches.
Well, Scruff appears to have decided that you're all right. And over my infinite lives and millennia, I have learned that if Scruff thinks something is all right, it generally is.
Excellent.
So, here is my decision. And and you're all standing back in Winston's loft.
Whoa.
And you can hear this echoing reverberation. The quantum being known as Astra Jones is hereby confined to Earth's solar system. She is under the protection of the Cosmic Collective, and any attempt to interfere with her existence or remove her from this reality will be met with swift decision. Hereby signed, Decider Doom.
Whoa.
Yay.
Can we get that in like writing so we can like frame
Well,
it?
there is an ARF, and like Scruff jumps into Astra's, like, is behind Astra's leg. And there's a softer, instead of the big booming, I am the cosmic being voice, there's a softer, and please take care of Scruff. I'll come get him when he's done.
He
With a mascot.
he gets a puppy.
Yes. What does Scruff look like?
Yeah.
You know what? Gina, what does Scruff look like? You get to decide.
I think he looks like a terrier. Like a terrier mutt, though. Because
Okay.
there's got to be something a little
Like
bit.
kind of the scruffy face with the extra big whiskers and
Yeah.
okay. All right. He's probably a little too big for what he is supposed to be because he's a cosmic bean dog thingy. But yeah, so and he like just kind of looks around and goes and climbs in a Chance. What instrument or Winston? What instrument do you play?
The trumpet.
He climbs into Winston's trumpet case and just like lays down.
Oh.
He's a little too big for it, so his legs are like sticking over the edge.
God, that's adorable. It's too much.
I just realized our band is what do you play? A trumpet?
Yeah, it's a ska band.
A
It's
trumpet,
a
a clarinet, and an accordion. That's the band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sarah's gonna bring it all together. We gotta have some sick drum beats somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll play my iPad.
Yeah, see?
It's very like, yeah.
I like little arf.
Okay. And we're a little early tonight, but we're going to stop there because it's a natural stopping point. That's the end of what I kind of outlined for tonight. So there we are.
Cool.
Yeah, well, were we really gonna fight? Did we like talk our way out of a fight, or did you expect that we would talk our way out of a fight?
I did not think you guys would end up in the fight.
Oh,
I do actually have NPCs for you to fight, but it was not going to go well. So I'm really glad that you guys.
I mean, I didn't imagine it would go well.
Yeah.
No.
But there we are. That is the end of
Awesome.
the first session of Astro Jones's story.
Cool.
We will be back next week, same gallant time, same gallant place for the next part of the story. But we have our after show in just a minute, so don't go anywhere or leave if you want. I don't really care. Do what you want to do.
Hey.
Yay!
We played again for the first time since like November 18th or something.
Yes. Mhm.
I know, I like that.
I know it was lovely.
The long break or the playing again?
Playing again.
Playing
Okay.
again. Yeah. Yeah.
I was
know.
just sure if it was like, I like the not having to see you people for 2 months or what.
No, I missed you guys.
Yeah. Mhm.
All
Yeah, we
of
just-
you, even you, especially you, Alan.
We just picked up some of my other campaigns that are on break too, and my character immediately died in one of them.
I
So it's
saw
like,
that on Facebook. I poured one out for you. Was it?
Thank you.
Was it a dwarf?
Yeah, dwarf
Yeah,
clerik.
that's right. Yeah.
I played as a player in a game for the first time in like what I think is like 3 years. So that
I
was
ha-
pretty
I-
cool.
Exciting.
This is my
Mhm.
only game. Like
Oh,
So,
playing with you guys. Well, there's for one thing a pandemic.
Yeah.
So that
hard.
is, and part of it's just also being like busy.
yeah.
yeah, I get
Well,
that too. Mhm.
people have families, and the holidays are always tough
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
for gaming.
I have 5 weekly games.
yeah.
I wish I could
I am
manage.
a player in none of them.
Oh,
So
If I could
Aw.
find people that could like play during the day, but no one can. It's like okay, fine, you could.
Alan's like rude.
I literally can play during the day.
I
Like,
could
during
play
the-
in the
But, like
day.
everyone, like I mean, like local, like having, like
Oh,
I'm
Oh,
glad to
okay.
play online. Like I like playing online, but it's nice playing in person too. I'm
It
like, well,
is.
we could do like noon to 4 on Tuesdays, and everyone's like, no, I
My-
work.
So I am. We just started a Star Trek Adventures campaign.
Oh, that's a good one. I
I
worked
am
on that one.
playing the captain of our starship, and everybody else is in the UK. So like they're like, we're gonna play 8 at night, and I'm like, oh, so noon?
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's what I should do. Find UK people to play with.
Right.
Because their evening is my afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah. So we just started that, but yeah.
So that's going to be an ongoing game for you, though?
Ongoing, relative, like
Yes.
once a month. I think they said they
Cool.
planned 6 or 7 sessions. So,
Nice.
but it's cool. I get to wear my Star Trek jacket, so
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
saw that. Yeah.
I don't get to really wear that much. So
Yeah. Yeah, I got my comm badge tattoo over the break, so I have my Star Trek with me everywhere, in addition to like this whole.
I saw
business.
that. It looked really cool.
there was a lot of great superhero stuff over the break. Holy crap!
Mm-hmm.
So
There
we had
was.
Eternals.
Yes,
we
we
had
did.
Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
No Way Home. We had
Yep.
Hawkeye.
Yeah.
We had anything else?
No.
I rewatched Invincible.
Oh, Invincible was so good.
Um,
Hawkeye was so much fun. Hawkeye felt like an RPG campaign for sure.
I still need to watch that. I haven't had a chance to yet. But
the episode where he has to go to the LARP is
Oh my god, I love it.
so spot on.
Yeah.
I love the entire LARP subplot of the whole season. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
I thought,
That was
Ashley, you're
great.
not that far, are you?
I haven't watched it at all.
That was
so
not
I'm
a
like,
thing you thought we'd say, was it?
no. So I'm very excited. I was just like, wait, there's
There's
Hawkeye has
actually
to go to a LARP.
Oh, there's a
LARP.
whole LARP subplot. No joke.
with Clint
yeah.
Martin.
So good.
It's
So good.
phenomenal.
Okay. Yep. Mhm.
As it should be.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, the
Amazing.
show is beyond goofy. It
Mhm.
it is the most comic book show. Like
Well,
they've had
for me,
shows like
that's why it's so
WandaVision and Loki,
good.
but Hawkeye felt was the one that was like most like they really leaned into that like almost goofy, like they walked that line that comic books walk, and they did it so well, which is
Mhm.
why I loved it so much.
Yeah, it was just spot on.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was
That's
good.
exciting. I'm excited to watch it. That and
Yeah.
then Witcher, but that's
Yes.
different. so.
That's true. I watched
I like
all of Wheel of
Witcher.
Time, which kind of felt like a superhero show.
Mm.
Yes.
A little bit.
Time. Alan's drunk.
Now, Alan loves Wheel of Time.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, I know.
Yeah, I binge
Super
watched the whole
loves Wheel
thing.
of Time.
I binge watched the entire thing in like in 2 days. And
One
you know
of
what?
the games I'm running is a Wheel of Time RPG right now.
I
Nice.
absolutely
Nice.
love
Where
it.
I
I
sat-
want to play in your Wheel of Time RPG.
I sat down and I wrote a custom system for it.
What's the
because I
time
was
frame
just like,
for it?
When do we play it?
No. What's the time frame that your game takes place during?
Oh, so it's the Wheel of Time series, but they are the main characters, and whatever they do changes things.
So it's just like it's literally like just another age where they're
Yep, the wheel
Different
turns and
different
a new age
characters.
comes out. So
Cool.
Hmm.
I want to
That's cool.
fight the Forsaken.
yeah, they just met Ishmael, so it's a whole thing.
Ooh, well, I hope they didn't believe a single word he said.
Well, some of them didn't.
That's about right when you're talking to Ishmael. Like, most people believe him or don't believe him. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends on
Well,
who you are.
Folks, we'll be back next week for session 7. Eight. Yeah, 8.
Yeah, 8.
And then we'll have 9, 10, 11, and 12, which will be our 4-part finale where everybody will team up as their heroes they've been playing.
Yeah.
After which we will take a small break, and then we will dive into our first 2022 season campaign thing. And we will have more details about that in the near future. So, folks, we'll see you next week. Same gallant time, same gallant place. All right, everyone. Have a good rest of your week and enjoy your weekend.